Welcome to a deep dive into one of the most terrifying and captivating figures in Greek mythology, Medusa. Prepare to uncover the dark allure and tragic fate of the Gorgon who turned fear into stone. Let's unravel the tale that has captivated imaginations for centuries. Medusa's story doesn't begin with a monster, but with a mortal woman of stunning beauty. Her allure caught the eye of Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea. But in a tragic twist, Poseidon violated Medusa in Athena's sacred temple. Athena, furious at the desecration of her holy space, cursed Medusa with a horrifying fate. She was transformed into a fearsome Gorgon with snakes for hair and a gaze that turned anyone who looked at her into stone. This curse didn't just alter her appearance, it reflected the divine wrath and ultimate betrayal of beauty. Medusa ultimately met her fate at the blade of the hero Perseus, but not before creating one of the most magical moments in Greek mythology. To avoid being turned to stone by Medusa's deadly gaze, Perseus used his intelligence and skill, holding up a polished shield like a mirror to view her reflection instead of facing her directly. With precision and courage, he struck down Medusa, ending an infamous legend. However, it was what happened after Medusa's death that truly captivated the imagination. From her blood emerged not one, but two mesmerizing mythical creatures. Pegasus, the winged horse, a being of freedom and wonder, soared into the sky, becoming a symbol of the extraordinary and the aspiration to rise above all limits. Simultaneously, Chrysaor, the giant wielding a golden sword, symbolizing boundless power and strength, emerged from the shadows, carrying with him a story of mystery and grandeur. Medusa's death not only marked Perseus's victory, but also opened a new wondrous chapter in Greek mythology, where life and power arose from death, leaving an indelible mark on the human imagination. Medusa's powers, a manifestation of pure terror. Petrifying gaze. Medusa's gaze is not just a weapon, it is the embodiment of pure, unrelenting terror. With a single glance, she can freeze the very essence of life, turning anyone who dares to look into her eyes into lifeless stone. This petrification is more than just a physical transformation. It symbolizes the paralyzing power of fear, an overwhelming force that can render even the most courageous heroes helpless. The idea of being turned to stone by Medusa's gaze is a powerful metaphor for how fear can immobilize and dominate the human spirit, leaving one trapped in a state of perpetual dread. Snakes for hair. Medusa's hair, a mass of living, writhing serpents, further amplifies her terrifying presence. These venomous snakes are not merely a physical characteristic, they symbolize the venomous nature of her curse and the constant threat she poses. Each serpent, with its hissing and coiling, represents a fragment of her rage, pain, and aggression, emotions that have been twisted and transformed into something both deadly and grotesque. Medusa's serpentine hair makes her not just a monster, but a living embodiment of fear itself, a figure whose very appearance is a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked power and the darker side of beauty. Medusa's myth, a tapestry of deeper meanings, fear and transformation. Medusa's gaze is more than just a deadly weapon. It is a manifestation of fear itself, wielded with such intensity that it literally petrifies those who meet it. This power of transformation, turning flesh into stone, is symbolic of how fear can immobilize and change us, often in ways that are irreversible. Medusa's own transformation, from a strikingly beautiful woman to a fearsome monster, serves as a potent allegory for the destructive consequences of divine vengeance and personal betrayal. Her metamorphosis is not just physical. It represents a profound psychological shift where beauty is corrupted by power and innocence is tainted by the cruel whims of the gods. Tragic victim or powerful monster? Medusa's story straddles the line between tragedy and monstrosity leaving us to ponder whether she is a victim of injustice or a creature of terror. Often portrayed as a tragic figure, Medusa was punished for a crime she did not commit, an innocent woman turned into a monster by the wrath of Athena. This narrative highlights the themes of victimization and the harsh realities of divine retribution, where the innocent can suffer for the actions of others. Yet in her monstrous form, Medusa myth, a lasting influence on art, literature, and culture. Symbol of power and alienation, Medusa embodies a paradox of beauty and terror, a figure whose story delves deep into the human psyche's fears and fascinations. Her tale is a powerful exploration of how strength and allure can simultaneously attract and repel, often isolating those who possess these traits. Medusa's transformation, from a beautiful maiden to a monster feared by all, illustrates the destructive potential of envy, betrayal, and the abuse of power. In a broader sense, she symbolizes the struggle between power and vulnerability, a timeless theme that resonates across different cultures and eras. Artistic legacy. The image of Medusa has transcended time, evolving from ancient myths into a profound symbol that continues to captivate artists, writers, and thinkers. Her face, with its wild hair of serpents and petrifying gaze, has been immortalized in countless works of art, from the sculptures of ancient Greece to the canvases of Renaissance painters, and even in modern cinematic interpretations. Medusa's story serves as a potent metaphor for the duality of tragedy and resilience, inspiring countless reinterpretations that explore the complexities of human nature. Whether depicted as a victim or a villain, Medusa remains a powerful muse, embodying themes of transformation, power, and the consequences of unchecked emotions. If you found this exploration of Medusa's myth as captivating as I did, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you interpret her story? Is she a tragic victim, a symbol of terrifying power, or perhaps a complex blend of both? Share your insights and perspectives in the comments below. Your thoughts could spark an engaging discussion with fellow mythology enthusiasts. And if you're as passionate about these ancient tales as I am, don't stop here. Make sure to check out my other videos where we dive even deeper into the rich world of mythology, uncovering hidden meanings and exploring the stories of gods, heroes, and legendary creatures. Subscribe to stay connected and continue this incredible journey through the myths that have shaped cultures for centuries.